Wine Festival to a new Tron-themed roller coaster. We are checking out what's new at Walt Disney World and the attractions expected to open later this year.
Joining us now is Walt Disney World expert Bruce Pecco. Bruce, good to see you again.
Bruce.
Nice, thanks for having me back.
All right, we got a lot to talk about. Let's hit it. Food and Wine Festival.
Okay, the Food and Wine Festival originally started as a 2-month event. It's been expanded into a 4-month event. It will end on November 19th, and what it is it brings you 25 food booths from around Epcot, most of them around World Showcase Lagoon, as in this one. They represent the 11 countries in World Showcase plus extra ones, like Belgium and Greece, and each one gives you sample-sized entrees, desserts, and wines that are indigenous to that particular country. It's sort of like a taste of Chicago going around World Showcase.
Gotcha. Okay, and I'm assuming Disney always did something for Halloween, but something a little new now?
Well, Halloween last year, it was a truncated version because of the pandemic. The regular version is back again in its full capacity. It's around the world. You can see all the different parades. There's a Mickey's Boo to You Halloween parade, a special parade that goes down Main Street. It's Disney's Not So Spooky Spectacular Fireworks Show. Guests can come in dressed in their costumes. You have trick-or-treating at all the attractions where you can get candy and things, special Halloween-themed food throughout the park.
All right, next one, Bruce. What's new with Fantasmic?
Okay, Fantasmic was closed because of the pandemic. They've been reworking it. They're now going to bring it back later this year, sometime before the end of the year. They're going to take out the whole Pocahontas section in the center and replace it with a new sequence starring Mulan, Aladdin, Elsa, and Moana. And there's new technical enhancements, so it's going to be a new version of Fantasmic. People have been waiting for this ever since the pandemic started.
Oh.
It should happen later this year.
Okay, and the Walt Disney World Railroad, I always thought there was a train that did go around Disney World.
There is. The train goes all the way around it. It circles the whole park. But when they started to build Tron 4 years ago, Tron was too big to fit inside the train loop, so it's on the outside of the train loop. So they had to shut down the train. And if you see right here, there's a great tunnel in the middle of that picture, and the great tunnel is where they're reworking the tracks for the train to go through right there in the center. The train's going to come through there, so they hadn't been able to run the train until Tron is finished being constructed.
Okay, I think we have some visuals on that Tron thing. It's like a motorcycle roller coaster?
Yes, it is. It's a motorcycle roller coaster.
Oh, look at that.
Here I am. That's the ride vehicle that people will be on in the attraction. And it's going to be a high-speed motorcycle roller coaster where the guests get on that light cycle, as you see there, and you high-speed through a computerized world with a goal to be the first to race through all 8 energy gates throughout the attraction. This is going to be one of the fastest coasters in any Disney theme park in the world.
Okay, and how about the Journey of Water in Epcot, Bruce?
Oh, yeah, okay. Journey of Water is inspired by Moana. It's under construction right now in Epcot in the center of the park. And it's going to be a living water. Guests will be in a trail, and they'll be able to walk through, and they'll be able to see a lush exploration with water where they can interact with it. They can play with it. They get to meet it. They were calling it magical living water.
Huh.
Yes, it's sort of like in Moana. Moana's friend is the ocean, and they're saying the water here will have a personality all its own.
All right, and now they do the Magic Bands. Talk about what's new with that and how that whole Fast Pass thing works, because I know that that's changed over the years.
Okay, the Magic Band, the regular Magic Bands would always allow you to have a theme park ticket on there, your room key, your what you call Fast Passes, photo pass, your charge card. The new Magic Band adds color changing lights, gesture recognition, and computer simulations. So if you look at the pictures that are here, the new Magic Band Plus will allow you to interact with the Fab 50, Disney Fab 50 golden character statues. And when you go in front of them and you use the new Magic Band Plus, like right here, the statues will talk to you and you can sprinkle fairy dust over them. During the fireworks. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Bruce, but can you get on the rides faster, or is that gone away?
No, that's still Genie Plus. That will be part of Magic Band. It ties into the My Disney experience.
Okay, it's all still in there.
Magic Band Plus. But getting on the rides earlier, that's my Disney experience. And they have the Genie Plus system now instead of Fast Pass. It's sort of like a replacement for Fast Pass, but you're actually paying a nominal fee for the whole day to get on all the rides, except
Now you have to pay more, Bruce.
oh, wait, you don't have to do that. You can stand in line for free.
Oh, no, gee, thanks. I knew that.
Okay, so, but there are 4 lightning lanes, they call lightning lanes, 1 in each park, that you pay per ride if you want to get on quickly. Okay. And that would be in Magic Kingdom, it's Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. In Epcot, it's Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind. And Hollywood Studios, it's Star Wars, Rise of the Resistance. And in Animal Kingdom, it's Flight of Passage.
Well, if you know what, Bruce knows everything about Disney. You saw his social media there. You can send him a message, and I swear he can answer any Disney question you have. Am I right about that, Bruce?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Take care. Thanks.
Disney's charging more money for me to get my Fast Pass. Like they're not making enough money. It's always shoulder-to-shoulder people in there. Come on, Disney.
It was free for 20 years until they just started charging.
Oh, yeah, I know. What are their profits down? Come on. Don't defend them, Bruce. Be a journalist.